beliefs are my scientific beliefs. Okay, and my scientific beliefs are basically not beliefs, but they are evidence and probabilities. So,
I also, this sort of brings up another question. You guys are but one team that's working on this. We have our own projects here, multiple. Any other projects that you are involved in that are dealing with SETI research? Are you planning to be involved with anything sort of like say the Galileo project at Harvard or any of these other programs that are coming up? Are you looking to be involved in these as well once your time with this committee wraps up?
So at this point, I'm not involved in any other type of research regarding to UAPs. I will probably like to be involved in actual research. And because the more I look into, actually, when I came into this committee, I had not looked at UAPs before at all. I was looking only at biosignatures. I was looking at only technosignatures, and it's only now that I am a part of this committee that I started to look at data. And again, as a scientist, from the scientific point of view, I find it very. So how do we collect the data? How do we apply rigorous scientific process to something that we really don't know? That really intrigues me. And absolutely, after we are done with the work on this committee, like if time permitting, to actually do some real scientific research on this as well. Although, again, I am also doing research with biosignatures and technosignatures, so we'll see. Maybe we'll get into the full spectrum, and that would be very nice.
Well, I am excited for this. I am hopeful that we can finally get this as a scientific field and not just a look at the pretty pictures and hope. Extraordinary claims do require extraordinary evidence, and this is one of those things that I would like to see us be 100% certain on. So I'm glad that NASA is taking these steps. I may have thoughts and feels about the 90s and NASA, but anyway, what are you excited about with this project, and do you have any last thoughts that you want to share with our viewers?
Oh, I'm excited about everything because all the questions that we are asking are really hard questions. Again, NASA has petabytes of data, right? Mm-hmm. So looking for the needle in the haystack when it comes to can we use existing data sets to find anomalies, or maybe it's not the right place to look for these kind of anomalies in the existing data set. At NASA, but that's a really hard question, and it's a good question. Then the second good question is, how can we collect the data for a phenomenon that we don't know when and where it's going to occur? That's another really good question, and also it involves what kind of instruments, how can you measure, what kind of physics, what kind of properties are we going to measure? These are very, very difficult questions again. And of course, any question that is related to the idea of are we alone, right? Which is basically the logo of the SETI Institute, if I may say so. All of those questions are very, very very big and interesting and worth pursuing. Again, whether we are looking for tiny microbes that, or even past evidence of life or within our solar system, or if we are looking for evidence of life in exoplanetary atmospheres, or if we are looking for evidence of life in radio and optical waves, or if we are looking for evidence of alien life right here. And I think all of these questions are just so exciting. So
I look forward to the first report from this committee and hope to see how this will turn out, and hopefully we will have a decent framework for doing some data analysis on UAPs. A nice little catalog of some scientifically measured phenomena would be fantastic. So thank you, Anna Maria, for joining us today and for talking about this. I really hope that we will have you and other members of the committee back after the report is released so we can talk about what you guys came up with. And so I'm very excited for it. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's SETI Live. It is a special end of the year. This is our last one. The end of the year is coming very quickly. And we hope that you enjoy these programs. And if you want to see them continue, please make a gift. Your donations support all of our outreach and education. And SETI, as has been pointed out, is only sort of now beginning to regain some of its credibility. So we haven't had government funding for a lot of our SETI programs in a very long time. So thank you to people who have kept us running and kept us doing the science. Thank you for everybody watching here. Thank you, everybody, for supporting us throughout the year, for coming to these events, for continuing to show your support and continuing to ask the hard questions. I'm sorry if we didn't answer any of them today. Sometimes there are just things that I can't answer for the organization, but I hope you will all come back next year and keep supporting us. Once again, holiday season is forgiving. Please help support the SETI Institute this season. And we will be very grateful for all of your support. We are already very grateful for all of your support just in being here. We will be back in the new year on, I believe, January 4th. It will be Frank and I talking about whatever is coming up in this next year for science. We'll probably talk a little bit about this upcoming report, and we will probably be launching we hope soon. So stay tuned. Everybody, and join us again in the new year. Happy holidays. Whatever you celebrate, may it be wonderful. May your next year be filled with nothing but blessings and joy. And take care, everybody, and we'll see you in the new year.